Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So, we are joining here with Captain Steiner of the Pluto Knights, and he's talking to both Blutzen and Kohel, seemingly of the same thing. So basically the task here with Steiner is to actually find all of the Pluto Knights. There's also one wandering around near the thing. I'm guessing this is the only one doing his job, dare I say, although we have to chase him around to get to him. Seemingly this guy is actually devoted to his job, unlike the others who were previously naked, if you'll remember. Yeah. Seemingly there's also a portrait of Queen Bran. Actually, she looks much more, dare I even say, prettier in the portrait than she does in real life. Anyway, that being said, let's go through here and into the kitchen, because there is a character in there who has a long tongue. Keep that in mind for later, everyone. But for now, I am going to try and get this annoying Pluto Knight that's running around like crazy. So this one is Dojubon, I'm guessing. I don't know if I pronounced that right. That's just an Alexandrian oh no, that's I can't even pronounce that name. German name. Ouch. And I'm guessing Steiner is the sort of boss that works his troops to the bone. Very much for protocol is old Steiner, but yeah. Weirdly enough, the voice I had in my mind for him was that of Brian Blessed, who was already played a role in a Square Enix game, albeit a Disney villain, that of Clayton. But yeah, that's the voice I kind of had. Seemingly Square Enix have gone with, believe it or not, Crispin Freeman, who definitely can be over the top and also do a pretty decent British accent, it can be said. But anyway, over here in the library is Laudo. Apparently he doesn't even want to be the thing. Let's see what happens if we say he can leave then. Yeah, no. Steiner still insists on you finding the princess there, seriously. And let's head to the right then, and there's no one in this part of the library, so yeah, just a bunch of scholars. So indeed, let's head outside and see who's there. Because, yeah. And this is all going on during the interval, by the way. Or maybe not. I'm not sure now. Maybe it's happening in the thing. Oh, is that your thing? You have a rival with Beatrix? Well, there's another Pluto Knight down here, Hagen, who seemingly likes sitting by the water. And he gets all chivalrous, I can't even speak today, chivalrous and everything. Seriously. And the next one we run into is more of a ladies' man, shall we say. Apparently, Weimar wants to invite this Alexandrian soldier out to train up. More on that place quite a bit later. Don't go there until the second disc if you're playing this on the PS1. But yeah, so seemingly Weimar goes out for a run to find the princess. So before I go up the tower, I'm going to go to the right here and find yet another Pluto Knight who seemingly doesn't have a name. Yeah, all of the others do. I do not know what's going on there, but maybe that's blank. I don't know. He did say he was going to disguise himself. Anyway, that being said, we do not want to go back outside. I want to go... actually, let's go up here. Where does this take us? This actually does take us up the tower, so yeah. And thankfully not a long and winding tower we took as to reach Tiamat, but almost. And seemingly one of them is out of breath here. What's this one? Brenreicht, apparently. Breireicht? I don't know. My German's shit. It doesn't amount to say Steiner, but yeah. Maybe Hagen, but yeah. Maybe you should do more exercises, mate. Take it from someone who knows. Anyway, up the tower we go, and indeed at the very top we will actually see Zidane chasing Princess Garnet, and not before Steiner is out of breath. But yes, we will see Zidane chasing Garnet on the other tower, which makes for a very funny FMV cutscene coming up. Seriously. A much more comical style than previous Final Fantasies released on the PS1, I dare say. But let's get to the cutscene, shall we? And yeah, that was a pretty funny scene. Most of Steiner's scenes early on in the game are played up for comedy. Seriously. Although we will see a bit more about that later. And this is also quite funny. Garnet just trips up the band while they're playing music, seriously. But that being said, let's go through here and run into Ruby, the southern girl who is actually supposed to play Princess Cornelia here. Which is kind of weird that she has a southern accent. Like, how's she good? I guess she's pretty good at doing a British accent or something. Because, I mean, I don't think Lord Avon's plays account for people from, well, the equivalent of Kansai accents in Japan, basically. Yeah, we all see that in anime. Oh great, she run into the basement. Nice job, Ruby! You let her get away! Yeah, apparently she wants to be kidnapped. Pretty much he does, yes. You could say he's a professional thief. Or something. Yeah, kind of guessed it from your clothing, really. Wait, kidnapped? She wants to be kidnapped? Okay, that's a first for a princess. Seriously, we don't get that with Princess Peach. Then again, Mario doesn't start screaming Princess, Princess, Princess. He just goes woohoo, woohoo. Yeah, take notes, Bowser. Yeah, really. He is one of his friends. Wait, never seen a guy with a beard before. Seriously? I have one. And Steiner won't shut the hell up, seriously. He should, seriously. But that being said, yeah, he's still yelling princess here, seriously. Give it a rest, Steiner! Give it a rest! Well, excuse me, princess. Oh, there's that other Pluto Knight, the one that doesn't have a name. Okay, is this a dead end? Well, actually, no, it isn't. Sinner has a, dare I say, a secret pathway. This ship has a lot more than you think, don't it? No one's in here, but you can see the trapdoor. Well, that's one brave knight, I'll tell you that, and he gets stuck. Oh boy, this must be one of the worst knights in the whole brigade. That's saying something. Stuck, sir. Okay, and I think we need the ship's engine here, seriously. Yeah, she is. Okay, that's weird. And here, before I go on, I'm going to mess with the ship's engine, because that will help move a couple of treasure chests down here, which I do want to get. Yes, Sinner will actually get angry. You did see one there fall on the right there. Turning it to, I guess, the left will all... did I turn it to the left? I don't know. But on either side, a treasure chest will fall if you choose either of the options. So, yes, it is somewhat worth your time to do. So I did the left, so it fell on the right. So do it on the right, another one falls on the left. As you'll see in a moment. Yeah, right near, actually, the left of the engine there. So, that being said, we will head, I guess, below the engine before we go on, because I do want to get those treasure chests, of course. So, yeah. And by the way, there isn't another Moogle save point there, so just as a warning... So yeah, and Phoenix Pinions, unlike in Final Fantasy VIII, they actually serve a purpose to actually, as an actual item rather than just for getting Phoenix. And yes, Phoenix is a summon in this game, but they're actually used as an item. Anyway, Steiner managed to get the lead on us here. Here I come to save the day, or something. Oh, will it, Steiner? I think you find that Pluto Knight isn't one of your own. Well then, I'm guessing we're facing Steiner again. And this is a pretty easy fight, in all honesty. Oh please. The only difference is we'll have to rely a lot more on healing items. I mean, Sinner is not looking great there. Probably have to use a potion. And surprisingly, we have to get a few high potions as well this early in the game. Seriously, that doesn't normally happen with Final Fantasy games, but whatever. Potions in this game heal about 150 HP, so it is worthwhile getting them. Most certainly. You can also steal a good few things from Steiner at this point. All three of your characters have the ability to steal because they're thieves. Makes sense, really. These Tantalus, aside from being a theatre troupe, are also more more known to us gamers as a band of thieves, of course. Eventually, what will happen is that Steiner will start using a special move, as we will see in a moment. I believe it's his minus strike ability on the blank there on the left. And, and you know how he brought out the Oglops? Well, this is where they come into play here. He pretty much slices open his armor and out come the Oglops. And apparently Steiner can't stand them as much as anyone else! Well, anyway, we'll see the conclusion on the next episode, so I'll see you then. Goodbye!